Okay, so here in Yo, we have the building on the left, which was previously the stand-in for a station in Yo, and this is actually a speeder shed. So I got rid of that. I was able to move. The building you see here was previously the stand-in for the Dallastown station. It had no roof, but that was the Dallastown station stand-in, and I was able to move that here to be the new stand-in for Yo, because I scratch built this station for Dallastown from photographs I have and some drawings of the actual Dallastown station that I found in the Maryland Pennsylvania Railroad Historical Society's timetable newsletter back from '97, I think it was. So I used that to design the building. The walls were cut on the laser cutter. The windows are Tichy windows. They're not quite right. The actual Dallastown station windows were taller than these ones are, but I did actually originally try to create scratch build some windows, but it just really didn't work out, and I was like, yeah, it's not worth it. So one other semi-minor major mistake that I made is, in reality, the wall you see here on the right with the pedestrian door, that actually should be on the other side of the building. So I screwed that up. This side with the 3 windows is the side that faced the tracks in reality, with the large cargo door. So this is now a reasonable facsimile of the actual Dallastown station. I need to do some weathering, put some people, bring it to life, and obviously there's lots of scenery that needs to be done. Here in Whiteford, I managed to get the Dooley & Sons coal dealer completed finally. This had previously been the unfinished, no roof. It was unpainted, not even fully assembled. So I put the roof on it, painted it. Actually, I painted it, put the roof on it. And then I saw an article in the NMRA turntable, or one of their emails that they send out. Somebody had an article about how they had someone cut a stencil for them and then they used it to paint a sign on the walls, and I thought, hey, that's a pretty cool idea, and I have a laser cutter, so let me give that a try. I made the stencil out of 20 thou styrene. Didn't come out as good as I would have liked, and my centering is a little bit off, so that really annoys me. But overall, I think it came out reasonably well. I need to do a little more weathering, really try to dull down that sign and make it show signs of aging. But at least now it's all fully assembled and it's good to go, so I've checked that one off my list. Also here in Whiteford, I managed to take the Western Maryland Dairy and Ice House from basically 2 boxes with no ceilings, no details, and actually got them completely finished, put the roofs on, all the windows, details. So this structure is pretty much done. The roof on the Ice House probably needs a little bit of weathering. It has very light weathering, but it obviously doesn't match what's on the main building. So I want to try and match those up a little bit better. But this building is done, and if you've noticed, I'll put a photograph up here somewhere where you can see I actually did change the track work here. Previously, both of these buildings were on this side, and the track was farther back. In fact, you can see right here where the track was previously running. I decided that I wanted to be able to see all this detail on track side of the building, so I pulled the track over, pushed the buildings back. Fortunately, I had just enough room clearance around the back for the main line and passing siding. But this is now done, so I was happy to get that completed and can mark that one off the list now. And finally, when it comes to structures on the layout, I've had this Foscale model kits. It's just a basic mill, so I finally got around to building it, getting the signage on it. I built this platform around it. You can see over here. So obviously the train is serviced by the side facing us here, and then off to the right there's another door where you can then load stuff onto vehicle. Again, got another building that had been on the list to get done for a long time, finally got it done, so another one off the list. Okay, so the other project that I got done since the last video was I took a couple of Accurail undecorated boxcars and I lettered them for the Maryland and Pennsylvania Railroad. This one here was a completely undecorated car, so I had to put not only the road name and number, but then the data as well. And then this one here, this outside braced boxcar, this was a data only boxcar where I just had to add the Maryland and Pennsylvania name and road number. So those two cars have now been added on the roster bearing the Ma and Pa reporting marks. A new Maryland and Pennsylvania Railroad clock has been added. I picked this up off of eBay for like 25 bucks. First time I'd ever seen something like this, so I had to have it. Of course, it'll confuse the crews because it displays actual time and not fast time, so hopefully they'll remember not to look at it when they're filling out their paperwork or checking the timetable. Okay, so that'll wrap up this quick update of what's been going on in the Ma and Pa for the last couple of months. I really appreciate you coming along with me to see what's been going on. Please like, subscribe. As always, we'll see you down the rails.